Hi, I'm Joe. I was born and raised in Poland and I didn't know it was possible to be gay until I was 18. So if you'd like to know how is it possible that I didn't know it was possible, and a little back-end story on how since then I met the love of my life, settled down in Poland, and now we're starting a family, continue watching this video. If you like it, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.
This video is an introduction about ourselves. We are a lesbian couple living in Poland, and we thought it would be nice in a way of connecting with you guys if we told you a little bit more about why we share our daily lives in our Instagram and why we will be sharing here as well. We will also add a few facts about us and our relationship.
Great. So let's start with how is it possible that I didn't know you can be gay until I was 18 years old, so pretty late in life. And the answer is quite simple, the visibility. I just never seen any openly gay couple, any two men or two women or just two non-straight people holding hands in the public. In Polish books, TV, music, there's no gay characters, it's just you're not talking about it, you don't hear about it, you just don't know. You kind of, as a kid, you assume that as a female you either have a male partner or you're alone, and this is just the two options that are possible, so it kind of just never crossed my mind until I was 18 when I moved to London to study there. And in London, in UK, gay characters are everywhere, in TV shows, in movies, in books, in music, people holding hands on streets and in the bus and in your friends, groups of friends, you just see gay people on daily basis, and it suddenly becomes a thing that you see and you hear about, and it becomes a possibility in your head. So it wasn't long since then until I realized I'm gay myself, and because of that we decided to share our life to raise visibility of gay couples in places like Poland, in places where it's just less, open. People are less open, and I think it's still really needed and really necessary to have more openly gay couples in public and on social media and in those places where just you can see them, so younger people can know.
Yeah, obviously we also raise awareness about all the issues that we face being an LGBT couple in Poland.
Legally and practically.
Yeah, practically, and how difficult it is to even think about starting a family, and socially speaking, but also legally and really practically, because the fertility industry here is not open for LGBT couples at all, so it becomes a little bit more tricky. So that's why we kind of share our experience over our Instagram, and yeah, these are the types of content that we will be sharing here as well.
We started our journey, our pregnancy journey, and we shared the details just to raise awareness at the beginning, to be honest, but since then we've been receiving many messages that people didn't know it was possible, from not only from Poland but different countries around us as well. So we only then really noticed how important it is to share our journey and to raise awareness about it and give access to information for people who are living in Poland or in other countries that are in similar situations where you can't get fertility treatments in the country and want to have families.
Yeah, so we really saw that many more people were feeling kind of the same way that Joe was feeling before, that it was an impossible life, and our life is very normal and we live basically like other couples, but it's really about showing that we have a normal life and a normal relationship to other people, and especially young generations. So yeah, that's what we are.
Yeah, so on our channels you will see content about LGBT issues, obstacles, our fertility journey, and our daily life and struggles in here, but ultimately how after all those struggles we just lead a normal, happy life. So let's skip to the part where we share some facts about us and our relationship. So first of all, I'm 24, V's 29, and you probably already got the fact that I'm Polish and I was born here.
Yeah, I'm Portuguese, and we met in London almost 5 years ago. So I went to London just as an experience, and Joe was there studying.
Joe was there
Joe
waiting
was already
for
there
me. I was studying in London. I was on my second year, and we met on an app.
On an app, yeah. I've never been in an app before. Actually, that's a very funny story. That was the first day I went on an app, on a dating app. Sorry.
And the last one.
And the last one, yeah. And we met and we fell in love. And I used the app for about 1 day, and that was it. That was
very efficient.
Yeah, very efficient. So yeah, I ended up staying there. It was supposed to be only for a few months, but I stayed there with Joe until she finished her studies. And
when I finished, the pandemic happened, and that was tough. So we decided to move to Poland to be closer to our family. At that time, we didn't really plan to stay here at that time, but after some time of being here, we just really started enjoying being here. We liked how calm it was, it is compared to London, and we just...
Not that we don't like London, we actually love it. But yeah, the daily life is so much better in here for us because it's much calmer, and we just ended up enjoying staying here so much that we just stayed.
We decided to settle down here and start our own family. Right before we moved to Poland, we also got married. That was around 2 years ago. We knew it's going to be very difficult to do that in here since LGBT marriages are not recognized. So we've decided as our last thing in London will be getting married.
And we literally did like days before moving. Right? It was like a week before moving?
1 week before we moved to Poland.
Something like that. And we made sure we were married. Obviously in here doesn't mean much, but for us it means a lot. That's one of the things.
One of our main interests together is health. It's something that we really connected on. We both struggled with variety of health stuff, so we started getting really interested on just healthy lifestyle.
It's definitely our priority as individuals and as a couple, and maybe why we like living here so much. It's just a much calmer lifestyle, and it is much better for us in terms of health, which also helped with the whole fertility part and getting pregnant, which I'm currently on the 7th month. So at this time I am 29 almost 30.
And our baby is due in October. But we're ready for her whenever she wants to come.
Another thing we are asked about is about our jobs, our full-time jobs, and they are pretty normal, pretty standard. I work in HR, human resources in a pharmaceutical company.
And I'm a web content manager for a company that sells fitness equipment. So apart from that, activity, fitness and sports are also our other hobby. As a fun fact, on our second date, I asked V to leave because I have to go to the gym, and she didn't break up with me anyway, so...
No, I actually thought it was a very good sign. For me, it was just a sign that Jo really cared about her health, which was something that was already very important for me at the time. So it was a very good sign, and I gladly went away so she can progress. She can continue with her gym. So yeah, that's actually something I really like, that we keep each other active. Obviously now in pregnancy is a little bit harder for me, but we still love to go on walks and do yoga and things like that. So you might see also content related to that. Who knows?
If you have any questions about us, leave them in the comments. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Have a magical day.
Have a magical day!